Good evening to you folks. I hope everybody's having a lovely day today. Mine's been lukewarm, because it would seem that the social justice thought police are at it again and looking to demand that we change things and ruin our fun. In a series of tweets about the upcoming Eidos Montreal game Deus Ex Mankind Divided, self-described pop culture critic Jonathan McIntosh has pretty much declared that the moral choice systems in video games are, well, wrong. As in, you shouldn't be allowed to choose to make morally wrong decisions. Now, as somebody who loves RPG games, I've found the so-called moral choice systems in recent years to be quite vapid, in all honesty. They tend to boil down to the good choice or the evil choice, or in some cases, when the game is particularly hip, there will be a neutral choice. And in most of these games, it will affect a stat such as reputation or light points and dark points. I mean, just look at Knights of the Old Republic and Fable. The only thing that even mattered to the actual story was which ending you chose. You could be a massive piece of shit, but as long as you saved the day, you're a hero. Frankly, in my opinion, if a game comes out that will massively impact the actual story of a game with each major and possibly minor decisions, that would be pretty awesome and would add some serious replayability if Mankind Divided turns out to be a good game. And given that Human Revolution, which is the game that you're seeing now on screen, was a great game in its own right, I think that's definitely a possibility. But as usual, we can't have nice things without someone trying to shit into somebody else's coffee. And let me tell you something, you don't fuck with my coffee. McIntosh has stated on Twitter that it, quote, shouldn't be up to the player to make these choices because the choice itself is, quote unquote, immoral. In part because, and I quote, game designers want players to have fun regardless of what moral choices they make, as if Psychopathic Killer is just a play style. Well, you see, it's like a choose your own adventure sort of game. If I want to play Adam Jensen as a man who's had enough and just flies off the handle, that's my fucking choice now, isn't it? It is a game, after all, and you shouldn't be treating people like they can't handle themselves in a virtual world. If you don't think that way, please kindly go back to the 90s when that argument was somewhat relevant, and you can be best buddies with Jack Thompson, who apparently hasn't used Twitter in 4 years and is an absolute homophobe. Wow. That's some nice company you got there, buddy. Anyway, after this rant of insanity, Elias Toufexis, I think? That's, I apologize if I butcher that terribly. The voice of the main protagonists of both Mankind Divided and Human Revolution took to Twitter to fire back at McIntosh, stating that McIntosh was, quote, missing the point. Every character you meet has a view and something to say, but you can form Jensen's view. You know, because it's a video game. He went on to say that the idea that a piece of art in any medium has to please everyone and be sure to not hurt anybody's feelings is ridiculous, which I personally am 100% behind. Art is expression, and video games are sometimes incomplete pieces that we fill in with the parts that we wish to. Hell, just look at modded Skyrim.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds.
Anyway, what do you guys think of this crap? Are you tired of people trying to tell us how to play our games? Well, I sure as hell am. Let's have a discussion in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you around.